Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this small mod review of a couple of classic tractors that I thought I'd bring to you on this Monday morning. We have been looking at different mods recently and trying to showcase a few of them, the good, the bad and the ugly sometimes, but today I want to focus on a pair by two separate modders that I find to be really quite cool. So we'll go in order of manufacture and production. This is the XL series, the 956XL in front of us on the right. This has the bonnet up here. This is by MechaMods56. It's available on King Mods. Link will be in the description down below. Now, many of you will recognize this one as being present on the beginning of my Farming Life series, and it is a very nice mod. Lots of details, lots of animation there, which is great, but there have been a few updates since I downloaded it, which is why it's reappearing today. One of which you'll see is Simple IC is all up and functioning, and we can remove the bonnet, and you can have a good peek inside there and see what's happening. So that looks rather cool. There's the top of your the rocker plate cover. You can add your exhaust back on there should you want to, but what you can also do, let's just shut that down first, close the bonnet down, and then put the exhaust on just like that. As you can see looking around, it's a very basic tractor, but then they were back then, and there were still pretty good things to work in. We'll jump on in. Inside it looks pretty nice. I do like this tractor. Driven one of these for quite a bit in the younger days, and yeah, it's very nice. It just feels quite boxy, even though it's not a big machine. It was quite large for its day there, but it is quite nice. Internally, animations. Some of your levers do move, your pedals move when you're changing gear and or driving forwards or backwards, and then so do your gear sticks move on the left hand side as well. But that is about it. The interior is pretty plain, pretty bland, but then again, it's a tractor from what, late 1980s, early 1990s, so that's what they were for the period. But yeah, really nice machine there. I just particularly like the fact that you can pop that off and just let it spew out smoke for you. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, really nice and simple, but again, nice and easy if you're looking for a small starter. There's plenty of different configurables. When you jump on into store here, we're going to come across and find our case. When you jump on in, like I say, plenty of different options in terms of sizes. You can go up to a 1056 with a straight pipe on there, so that's, that's going to be good. How many horsepower is that, by the way? 116, there you go. Wheel sizes and brands are options there, along with mudguards to add on as well. Work lights, which you can add in there. Extra beacons and beacon styles are always good. And then there's even things like your drive shaft cover along the bottom. You can add a front loader on there. You even add GPS into there. I don't think it gives you any modules to depict that. But yeah, plenty of different options. If you come along... And then you can even have like a nice beastly front linkage on there as well. Pretty interesting, I find. Lots of different options there, and just lots of detail for such a simple old tractor. So all in all, a really nice simple tractor there. Something that I think is definitely worth trying. And I really do like the small detail around the side, the engine blocks, and then the IC, like I say, on there, and just the old feel and the nostalgia it brings to me. But we're going to move on now to something a little bit newer, a little bit more modern. Next up on the list for us to have a look at here is the Case 5100 series. This is an absolutely beautiful mod thus far. It is created by Lars HC Modding with ARN in there, Matt XJS with the original model, of course, as part of the DLC from many versions ago. But this has had a lot of work put into it. Notably, you can see we have got the same interactive control features on here as well, so you can do things like this, and the sound effects on things such as the doors are a little bit different there. Want to stick yourself a beacon on there? There you go, you've got one. However, it looks fantastic. There are a million different base models in here to start with. Starting from the 5120, I believe, the old style shorter wheelbase, and going all the way out, which is fantastic to see there. However, you jump on in, first of all, you'll see there's a lot of animation going on here, which is great. We've started up there, you'll see things already moving. Anyone who's watched any of my videos know that I love to see things moving. I think it's absolutely superb. Now, if I do that as well, up comes all of our interactive control once more. You can put the hand throttle on there. That's blooming brilliant. I love that. Nice little simple things like the wheel. That's always good to see. That's a little wheel knob on there, I do believe. You got the ignition on the key, which is great, and you've also got things like lights as well. I'm going to shut the doors here. We can open a window. We can spin it around, open the back window up there as well. And of course, want that window open too. So that's really right. I just think it's so immersive. I think it's brilliant. And there's a lot more different bits and pieces to come into here as well. You'll see as well, we've got a rev gauge, but we've also got a fuel gauge and hours on there as well. So it's all very detailed and functioning. Lights behind here, which we can just about make out. That's, we've got hazard lights just turned on there somewhere. Nope. There you go. And yeah, we're looking good. So ultimately, just a very nice model. Oh, well, up here. That's going to be a sunroof up there. That's probably your radio to turn on there. But yeah, I just really like it. The sound effects are awesome as well. Just a very well thought out model here. And I think there are more updates to come with this as well, according to the description on King Mods. So keep an eye out for it. The engine block on this one looks even more well refined than it does on the 956 there. But I mean, hats off. It's just an absolutely superb model. Great if you're starting out because it's not too expensive either. We'll come on into our small tractors again and we'll have a quick peek. This is a very base model here and you're starting at 35 grand. It's really not that much. And you'll see this is one of the older and smaller wheelbases. So if we can just start to flick through, there you go. We're into the newer version here, and then you got all of the different logos and styles of tractor there based on the model that you pick up. And then all of these different options for configurables in here. Doors can change, have a little bit of a different pattern on there. You're going to have warning signs, additional logos, engine covers can be changed, mirrors, fenders, extra lights, attachers. You put GPS onto here, and I believe, unless this was a different model, there was even a little dial thing came up on the side there as well. But just a fantastic tractor. Really nice and simple, but also very well thought out and detailed. So well done on that one. I think this is great. They're both available on King's Mods. I'm going to check them out if you haven't done so already. And then hopefully, you never know, sooner rather than later, they may well appear on the mod hub as well. But ultimately, a superb tractor worth checking out. Both of them are over on King Mods right now.